I am a supporter of the LGBTQIQ community. I'm a supporter for equal rights for individuals, regardless of skin color, sexual orientation, or gender. What I don't like is that there are people in this world that are bullying others just because of their sexual orientation.
I remember when I was in high school, and I remember being called faggot and queer every day, and I wasn't even out.
I've heard, you're bisexual, but you're so girly. And I've heard, does that mean you have a boyfriend and a girlfriend? So sometimes you can laugh it off, but I also know that sometimes it can be really hurtful.
It hurts deep down to have those feelings, to have the feelings that it seems like you're complete in a deep dark hole, and it feels like you're the only one that's there, and then most of the times you just feel like giving up. It's not worth it.
I remember that after I came out, after graduating high school, I lost a lot. I lost a lot of family members and a lot of people that I thought were friends.
You're just yourself. There's no reason to feel like you're different or you shouldn't be accepted. The first thing you must do is accept yourself before others can accept you. So stay strong.
I know it's hard being different. Sometimes you don't want to admit you're different. That's the problem I struggle with a lot. I've struggled for years with this. But it gets better, and you get through it, and things change.
Just be good at something, get involved with something, and let people get to know you for who you are. And I think that beats back any assumptions they may have. So, I like to kill people with kindness and make people laugh. And I think that trumps what they may think about me initially.
And what you have to remember is that there's a whole community of people that are gonna accept you, not in spite of who you are, but because of who you are.
If you're struggling with feelings of isolation or feelings that something is wrong with you, and just to know that it's not, that there is really a problem with people's attitudes, and for you to know that there are a lot of people who are out there, including myself, who really admire you and stick up for you. So if you are feeling like you're alone or having a hard time, just to know that there are places where you can go and get support.
It's not going to always stay this way. Eventually you're going to find somebody that you can confide in. If your family doesn't approve, well, you're still your own person. You have to become who you think is right, not what everybody else tells you. So just be you.
So there's support out there for you, and there's ways for you to get help, and there's ways for you to make it better.
Once you get out, people will completely understand you. You're going to find a community filled with people who love you and understand you.
People are being bullied in schools, but we are starting campaigns such as the anti-bullying campaign to try and assist people. We want people to know that we're here for them. If you have thoughts of suicide or anything like that, just know that it's going to get better. You just have to give it time. And if you need someone to talk to, we're always open to talk to. Me being a supporter, I've dealt with many different calls. One person in particular, I can't disclose the information, but they were contemplating suicide. They did call the hotline, and I was able to calm them, talk to them, and now they've become one of my best friends.
Bullying is tough. I know it's tough. And I know I can't even start to imagine how tough it is for someone who may be a gay man or a lesbian woman. But I just want you to know out there that there are people here for you. There are allies like myself that want to be there, that want to understand, that want to do anything in their power that they can to make you feel like a better person and make you feel like it does get better, it will get better.
I am a believer, I am a supporter, and I will always be a supporter for equal rights for everybody. Sometimes in life you're not going to be accepted, but don't worry, it's only one phase in your life. It gets better.
There's always people that care about you and that it will get better.
Do what you can to make it better. Find support. You can contact the Gay Straight Alliance. You can contact any one of your counselors or teachers at school and find the support that you need. Just don't give up.
Trust me, you do not want to miss out on the moment 5 or 10 years after high school when you're out in public and you see that person that you most loathe. You see them and they try to approach you to have a conversation. Now, of course, you ignore them because you don't want to talk to them, but being the person you are, you talk to them anyway. And you can tell by their mannerisms and the things that they're saying that their life did not turn out the way that they had planned. But you know down in your heart yours did, and that you overcame whatever bullying and torture they brought on you. I want you to be there for that triumph. I want you to have that feeling. That feeling, that is worth waiting for. Wait for that feeling, and trust me, it gets better.
I get a rose, and so do you. I see the world in my point of view. Do you criticize everything I do? No, you do not, because you treat me as you would treat you. There is no difference between you and me, only that I can be who I want to be. We are the same without being alike. We are both equal with equal rights.